Tonight, a couple is in jail accused of housing more than 65 dogs and several other animals, including ponies, at their Gatesville home.
Well, right now, local organizations in nearby cities are working together to find these animals a safe place to live.
6 News anchor Adriana Alexander is live at that home in Gatesville with more on how rescue efforts have been going so far. Adriana.
Bailey, here on this property is where more than 67 dogs and animals were found on Friday. They were found malnourished, injured, and covered in feces. Now, if you can hear, there are still dogs on this property. That's because the city or the county, Corio County, does not have a designated animal shelter to take them to. It was last week when Corio County sheriffs got the call about the dogs here on this property, and they called cities and organizations within a 60-mile radius to take these dogs to a vet and eventually rehome them. There were also 2 ducks and 3 ponies found at the home. The Killeen Animal Center took in 27 dogs from the property. Because their shelter is already over capacity, they then called the Texas Humane Heroes, who will care for the dogs and try to get them fostered or adopted. Christian Long with the Humane Heroes says the conditions of these dogs were unbearable, and many of these dogs have long-standing injuries that will need to be addressed. And city officials encourage people to call law enforcement if they ever think animals at a home aren't being taken care of.
It's never easy to see these kinds of situations. Obviously, we don't know the backstory, and so our MO just becomes, get as many as we can and as often as we can.
Call it in to your local animal control. If your animal control isn't servicing that area, call your local police department. Make waves about it.
Bauer are currently in custody on $2,000 and $4,000 bond for cruelty to livestock animals and cruelty to non-livestock animals. Tonight at 10, we'll discuss how people are able to adopt some of these animals and also get the ones that are still on the property, which is more than 30, to a safe home as well. In Gatesville, Adriana Alexander, 6 News.
Yeah, major undertaking there, but good to see it happening.
Yeah, and hopefully people step up and help if they can.